they can have that all to themselves. Don't forget the heat tonight. There's a big crowd at the Gabba
Yes,
too.
very exciting to have them play their first game in Brisbane. Thanks, Paddy. Well, let's check finance, and it was a bumper day for the Aussie share market, which climbed to a 20-month high. Investors were delivered the Santa Claus rally they'd been hoping for after a 2-day pause on trading. All 11 sectors were up. Mining giants saw gains after the price of iron ore surged, and the Aussie dollar jumped to a 5-month high, now buying 68.3 US cents. More and more Queensland families are sprucing up their homes, choosing to entertain rather than head out on the town. The Bunnings boom, the latest trend for cost-savvy households.
Homeowners are dusting off the cobwebs to spend more time at home over the new year.
We've freshened up the exterior.
New data shows 2 in 3 Aussies are cutting back on going out, instead spending whatever cash they have on upgrading their communal spaces.
We've extended out the back, off the back of the kitchen with a new entertaining space. A lot of our friends are in the same position, so it's more barbecues, more dinner parties, and we're really having a great time at home.
Well, cost of living is expensive, very expensive. So that's why we're doing DIY.
It's a surging trend. Bunnings Warehouse recorded an increase in customers doing more DIY projects. 70% of Australians are spending more on bulk cleaning supplies. 67% are upgrading their gardens, and 57% are spending more on their outdoor entertaining areas.
We're seeing a lot in the barbecue space, we're seeing a lot in the outdoor furniture space. Customers, they're really looking for value type options more than they were in previous years.
Barbecues are one of the hottest items, including shades and gazebos, as customers prepare for a hot summer predicted.
Just fixing up our balcony, getting a table for it.
And just a bit of house organisation and tidy up, just, to get things ready for the new year.
Most weekends on the back deck, barbecue on, a few cool drinks in the cooler as well.
Kathleen O'Connor, 7 News.
Well, imagine waking up an instant millionaire. Just ahead, the Aussies who took out Oz Lotto's $90 million mega jackpot.
Well, we can't all become instant millionaires, but tomorrow we'll all wake up feeling hot and sweaty. The weather details next.
Tomorrow on Sunrise, paying off your Christmas debt, the top tips to help you get back on top of your bills heading into the new year.
Plus, enjoying the festive season without the hangover, the non-alcoholic drinks that have become household staples.
See you in the morning, Queensland.
3 mystery men are each more than $32 million richer after sharing the Division 1 jackpot in Oz Lotto's mega draw. Unfortunately for Queenslanders, all 3 are from Sydney.
1 in 3 Australians had a ticket, but the chances of actually winning the jackpot were 1 in 62 million. But 3 people defied the odds, and we imagine those phone calls went something like this.
Show me the money!
Each took home $32.6 million. They're all sort of middle-aged men. They all have young children.
The 3 lucky people, all from suburban Sydney. The Barella news agency sold one of the winning tickets.
And he can buy another one and try to win another lucky one.
Too much money for me. People come out from everywhere. All the relatives you didn't even know you had.
I'll be doing a lot of fishing. A lot of fishing.
I'd cruise for the rest of my life.
Hold Monaro.
Kind of anywhere but here, honestly. Somewhere on the beach would be great.
But if we're dreaming big, why not this Italian castle for sale? Or if you really want to reach for the stars, you could afford a one-way ticket to the moon.
While it's easy to get carried away when we're talking about this much money and tempting to buy something like a gold necklace or see how many rings you can fit on your fingers, before you jump the gun, some words of wisdom.
Run, don't walk to a financial planner.
They will come here and happy to serve them.
Because a little bling can't hurt. Amy Clements, 7 News.
Well, luckily, we've all got a winning ticket to tonight's weather forecast. Here's Laura.
Thank you and hello again. The storm threat finally drops back tomorrow. This was the view from our office yesterday afternoon. And as the saying goes, after the storm comes the rainbow, except in our case, after the storms comes the heat wave. First to today, it was all about the humidity in the southeast, making it feel much hotter than it appears here. It got up to 33 in Archerfield, 32 in the city. The Redlands Coast and Coolangatta are the coolest spots with a top of 29. On the satellite picture, you can see shower and storm activity along the upper trough, right on the edge of the Queensland coast. Tomorrow, the trough and a low pressure system both shift offshore, taking most of the instability with them. Around the country, a shower is again a chance of interrupting play at the MCG tomorrow. A storm is possible in Sydney and Adelaide, showers in Hobart. A shower or storm across the Cape tomorrow. Along the coast, it's looking partly cloudy but fine. A top of 34 in Townsville, hot and sunny for Mount Isa. The threat of storms is easing, but it doesn't completely disappear tomorrow. There's still a slim chance of an isolated storm south of St Lawrence, particularly between Rockhampton and the Wide Bay. In the southeast, warm northwesterly winds plus more sunshine is a recipe for a sweaty summer day. Temperatures will be 4 to 8 degrees above average. Ipswich getting up to 38 and it'll be 33 on both the Gold and Sunshine coasts. Taking a closer look, a top of 36 for Chermside and North Lakes, up to 37 in Springfield. In the Bay, northwesterly winds will tend northerly in the middle of the day. The beach will be a good place to cool off tomorrow, but the ocean temperature has dropped to a chilly 21 degrees. There's no relief from the heat overnight, with high humidity really adding to our discomfort. The slim chance of a shower, otherwise sunny and 36. Friday, the mercury stays high, then Saturday cools down with the help of widespread showers and possibly storms as well. Unstable conditions again raise the risk of severe storms. Friday, it gets close to 40 degrees in the west. Yes, you heard that right, before the temperature cools drastically into the weekend. The Gold Coast will be up to 5 degrees above average for the next 2 days. The Sunshine Coast still has a slim chance of a storm tomorrow, fine on Friday. So it's looking like a hot and stormy end to the year, Kendall.
A sticky few days coming up. Thank you, Laura. That's all from us this Wednesday. Thanks so much for your company. We'll have updates throughout the evening. But now from all the team, we hope you have a great night.